What's going on? Dylan Conrad, metabolic as fuck. Today, I'm going to talk to you about if you are barely eating anything and you're not losing weight, do this. Before I get into this, if you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on. Ding! If you're listening to this on Spotify, iTunes, hit that bell button, give a review. All helps the algorithm. Helps me help you, more people like you. What's going on? You're probably like, if you're watching on YouTube, you're like, damn, Dylan's not as lean as he used to be. Well, I am putting on a lot of weight right now. In October, I tell my buddy actually, in October I was 180. I am today, which is what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 7. It's actually a long time. I'm 18 pounds heavier. I'm 198. So I am competing in my first show 2024, using this year to get up to at least 220. So that's why. Apologize for the face. It's puffy. No, I don't care. Actually, I don't care. Mine's like, like you don't look puffy at all. Yeah, but so yeah, I'm still at the studio. Like the studio is sick. Got my boy Blaine over here. He's hooking me up. Shout out Obi. This is Obi's studio, but Blaine is the man behind the scenes running it all. He's the G. Why not Blaine? Blaine's the man. Beautiful green eyes. He'll just melt when you stare at him. Get lost in his eyes. Maybe both. But yeah. So this is I'm in beautiful Inglewood studio right now. I was driving in here. If you guys aren't from the LA area, Inglewood used to be actually like I think in the 40s, 50s, like super nice. 60s, I think, and then it got kind of bad. Now it's coming back. I was driving in here from the west side. So I was driving east. And as I was driving in, there was this big hill coming down. I was just like, so many palm trees. I have never seen that many palm trees per like square foot as in Inglewood. Beautiful place. This is where the Rams Stadium is. Yeah. Great. Vibe. 100%. So if you are not eating much and you're not losing weight, I'm in a calorie deficit. How come I'm not losing weight? Or even worse, maybe you're gaining weight. I want you to do this. I want you to do a reverse diet. Okay. So I see a lot of this in our program. We take all of our clients after we do a cut. We get our clients their goal body fat percentage. You know, as you lose fat, your metabolism goes down because you don't have as much weight that you need to lug around, right? So your metabolism naturally decreases. It's not a bad thing, but you can't eat as much and you have to maintain that weight. So what we do with our clients is we keep them at that same body composition. So say, for example, we got actually, I'll just give you an example. Jessie, shout out Jessie. Not going to use your last name, even though you're on my Facebook 5 name. She lost 30 pounds. She set her initial goal at 20 and then lost another 10. That's another story. I want to tell you that because that's like a psychology thing. She's like, I can't get back to my pre-pregnancy weight. And she's like, wait, I'm like right here. I was just like, yeah, see, like your physique is just a byproduct of your habits. You just kept doing it. Anyways, so after she finished and she lost the 30 pounds, she's 5'5". I think she's like 130, I'm going to say, which is hella lean. Apologize to all my people out there for using the word hella. But we did a reverse diet afterwards. So we got her to 130 and we slowly, structurally built up her food. If you go 0 to 60 and you're like, oh, I'm done with my diet, I got to my goal weight, and you're like, I'm just eat normal, right? You're going to gain a lot of weight. You're going to be in a calorie surplus. It's going to cause you to store body fat and not use the food you're eating as energy instead, right? And so it is important to do a proper reverse diet. And this is why I think they say 95% of diets fail. Well, most people do gain the weight back, right? Why? Because they don't do a proper reverse diet. We rarely, yes, we do see people, over and over again, right? We have repeat people that do the program. But I will tell you that anyone that has successfully gotten to their goal weight, maybe 1% of people that we've seen again in our program that came back to lose weight, or we've heard that have gained it back, right? If someone has gone through a reverse diet and our intuitive eating, there is no one has gone all the way through the process and needed to come back to us, right? So what is a reverse diet? So reverse diet is basically a fancy way for we're just like slowly increasing food over time and creating basically a new set point for your metabolism. Now, I'm a big fan of set point theory where like you're at 180. Seems that you're like doing the same stuff you used to and not losing weight, but you want to create a new set point. You have obviously metabolism, all that stuff, and you need to have your weight there for a while to create that new set point, to create a homeostasis for your body so it doesn't want to move, right? And so what we're doing is we're basically creating a new set point for your metabolism. Okay. And so a lot of people during the reverse diet will lose body fat still. They'll continue to for at least even a month. I've seen up to 2 months still losing body fat. And this is because, see me on YouTube, right? Watch this on video. You have your maintenance calories, right? To lose body fat, you have to be at a calorie deficit. So consume less. Okay. If we are basically lost my train of thought. What I was saying is basically we have this, right? So say we have 500 calorie deficit, right? And that's what we're still losing body fat at that point. And we're like, okay, cool. I got to my goal weight. I need to do a reverse diet now. So then we do 50 calories, maybe 100 calories 1 week, right? Make sure the weight doesn't stabilize. Make sure we don't increase an average of more than 0.25 pounds, right? So we're still in a deficit. We're still going to lose body fat. We're still in a 450, 400 calorie deficit, right? Next week, we didn't gain more than 0.25 pounds on average. We go up again. We go up again. We go up again. So that first couple of weeks, you're still losing body fat because you're still in a deficit. It might not be as big because you're getting close to that maintenance point. Right? From there, you're increasing the maintenance point by adding food. Sometimes you have to wait 2 weeks to go up again. So I would say the three type of women, I mean, even guys, they're like, everyone needs a reverse diet, but the 3 types of people that need reverse diets. Number one is if you come off like a big cut, like I was saying, your metabolism be downregulated because you have less body fat, you have less to move around, you don't need as much energy. I would say second person is if you are coming off a really crazy diet, like you're competing in a bodybuilding show, you are doing a photo shoot, you're trying to get super, super lean, you would want to reverse out of that for sure, right? And then the person who, this is what I'm talking about at the beginning of the podcast or the YouTube, wherever you're watching this, is the person who's barely eating anything and not losing weight. And they're like, I can't eat any less food or else I'm eating 800 calories and that's not enough nutrients and it's going to downregulate your metabolism. So you would need to do a reverse diet first and put fat loss on the back burner and just focus on performance, getting stronger, stuff like that, and just kind of get your metabolism up before you start a diet, right? So those are the 3 people that need it. 1,000-foot overview, that's kind of what I gave you, right? It's just kind of stacking calories, increasing your set point in your metabolism while keeping that body composition the exact same. So this is what we do in our program. We do basically reverse dieting, but we do a variation of it. I call it the metabolic priming phase. And basically what it is it's adding in a combination of 2 things. One is hormone optimization exercise, hormone optimizing exercise. So that's different for each person. It matters what's going on with that person's hormones. Really make sure it's being optimized. And the other thing that's different than a normal reverse diet is we're adding in cheat foods. We're adding in meals out. We're making this more sustainable because the best diet is the one that you can stick to. I'm assuming that we're seeing results from it, but the one that you can stick to, right? And like having cheat foods, alcohol, meals out, traveling, being able to do this sustainably, that is going to be something that's going to see results. You have a lot easier time adhering to that. So if you are barely eating anything and not losing weight, or if you just came off a massive cut, or, you just like, you're coming off a photo shoot or something, you got super lean, dieted super hard, you would need a reverse diet. If you are someone who's like, I think I might need a reverse diet, or you're like, I want to drop weight and body fat, and I've done this before and I gained the weight back, and you're like, I don't want to gain the weight back this time. If you want to do this once, I tell everyone coming to our program, I'm like, I don't want you to keep buying programs and workouts and nutrition coaches and all this, seeing personal trainers. Like, if you want to, cool, but I want to give you the tools, the skills, the knowledge, and the set point with your body so you don't have to keep doing it. So if you're like, I don't want to keep doing this, all good. Shout out, Blaine. Best, bro. Appreciate you. But if you're like, yeah, I don't want to do that anymore, DM me reverse on Instagram at Dylan A. Conrad. Dylan like Bob Dylan, Conrad with an N as in Nancy. DM me reverse diet, mention this podcast and or YouTube, whatever you're seeing this on, and we'll definitely take care of you. And my goal is like, look, if I can't help you, I will point you in the right direction of what you should be doing. But everything's personalized so we can learn more about you, create a game plan, hey, this is where you're at. This is what you're going to do to get where you want to go. Obviously we can do pricing on the program because everything's personalized that we set up. And we could just see what's what. No hard selling, no hard feelings. Only love here. But I will promise you that if you do what your coach asks you to do, I'll guarantee your results, or I'll personally give your money back. And I also have a 30-day ride or die guarantee. So basically, within 30 days, as long as you're doing the program, if you aren't satisfied with the coach, the program, whatever it is, we're funding in full. No questions asked. So anyways, love y'all. Hit me up. Reverse Diet. Mention this podcast. We will get you set up with a program, go over all that stuff. And rock and roll. Happy whatever day you're watching this on. Peace.